Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're doing the instant action F-18 Hornet versus the two Mig15's. A lot of people in the comment section were asking me to try this one, so here it is. Seems like some of you guys were having some problems with it, so I'm going to give it a go. And then, as always, we'll talk about it in the Tackview section. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we go. We got the Mig15's off in front of us here. I'm just going to pull my EW screen up. Not that it matters, but I just like to do that.
Tally bandit, close spot.
Okay, 2's got tally on bandits.
2, tally bandit. Flight, engage bandits. 2, affirm.
Alright, there goes that first Mig.
Engaging bandit.
I'm going to turn, commit to him. There's my wingman. He's got a Mig on his 6, so we're going to recommit to the second Mig. We're going to pull on this Mig's tail here, see if we can pop him off our wingman. That second Mig should be pulling around now, trying to get on my 6. I got some time for this though. If I can take this guy out real quick, then it'll be fine. Just get inside of his turn circle, pulling the G limiter here. There's that second Mig off in front, so I know where he is now. He's not on my 6. There we go. Good kill. Good kill. Okay, I don't know where that other Mig went. I've kind of lost situational awareness here. Oh, I see him. He's in the back there. Alright, we're going to turn around and go get him. Alright, I was really haul-assing to get here, so I'm really fast. I got the Mig locked up in front of me. It looks like he's going down. I'm not going to be able to follow that, so I'm going to do a little spiral on the way down, bleed some energy. There he goes off in front. Pull that G limiter to pull my nose up real quick. There we go, put those thrusters back on. Go to full afterburner. I'm on a 6 here. Just a matter of time. There he goes. Alright, looks like he's out of the fight. Alright, let's see if we can do another loop, get up behind him and finish this guy off maybe. Alright, here we go. Let's get some rounds off. Whoa! What is this guy doing? guy's trying to steal the kill, man. Okay, there he goes. MiGs ejected, so that's it. And he's gonna follow him down. Yo, this wingman's crazy, bro. Look at him. He actually follows him down. Yo, he's going fast too. Alright guys, just real quick here, we're going to go over the Tackview for this little situation here. We had the two Mig15's coming in to merge. This is my dumb wingman and this is me. And we're going to go ahead and just merge. Now you can see I'm committed to this Mig here as I merge with him. If you remember, I gave my wingman the order to engage. He did not, which means when I turn, he's just turning with me. And him turning with me is going to present his 6 o'clock to this MiG right here. So now he's in trouble, and I was committed to this guy initially. Now this guy is going to go up. He's going to go vertical, and he's going to loop around, and I'm going to have to get into a looping fight with him. Meanwhile, my wingman has this MiG-15 on his tail, right? So what I need to do is I'm going to recommit. I'm going to come off this guy and I'm going to recommit to this MiG behind him and see if I can sort this issue out real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull right in behind that first MiG. And there it is. So now the two of us, so now I'm behind him. And this third MiG, at this point I wasn't entirely sure where he was, but I knew he wasn't on my 6 because not enough time had passed. I knew that I had probably a few seconds to sort this issue out. And if it took me too long, I was going to have a problem on my 6. Right? Now meanwhile all this is happening, my wingman is actually trying to engage this guy, which actually works out really well. Let's watch this here. So you can see I'm inside of the turn circle of this MiG. Okay, let me just grab a pencil here. So this is the turn circle of the MiG-21, and because I'm inside that turn circle, that allows me to possibly get, as he comes here, this allows me the opportunity to possibly get shots off at him, right? This allows me to get a lead pursuit and hopefully get off some shots. Okay, so you want to be inside the turn circle. Alright, so now in this situation, this is where I get, as I come around, I get good situational awareness on 1, 2, 3 planes. So now I know where that second MiG is, and I'm not too concerned about him being on my 6 because I can see him in front. And it turns out my wingman is going for him, which is good, and I'm going to take this guy off my wingman's tail and everything should be good. So once again, you can see my wingman's turn. So here's the MiG's turn. My wingman's not entirely in a good position. He's about to intersect the turn circle, whereas this MiG is inside his turn, which means that he's going to very quickly get a fire solution, and I'm inside the MiG's turn, which means I'm going to quickly get a fire solution. This really comes down to between me and the MiG, who's going to get the faster fire solution and kill the other guy. If he gets it first, my wingman's dead. So I'm going to start getting rounds off at him. And these are close. I honestly feel like some of those should have probably hit him. But there it is. I finally managed to, and you can see my wingman starts to pull like hard G's. And he manages to cut inside the circle of the MiG. So the MiG now loses fire solution on him. He can't shoot him if he can't point his nose at him. Right, you can see the lines. He should have been over here. He should have continued forward, but his aircraft wasn't capable of pulling those turns. And also because he's AI and he's not very smart. So there he goes. And now it's 2 against 1. That guy's out. Now in this situation, I lost situational awareness here. I wasn't sure where that second MiG had gone off to. So I was looking around, trying to see if I could see him, looking over my shoulder and stuff. Like here, I still didn't know where he was. until here, and that's when I figure it out. I see I'm off in the distance dogfighting with my wingman, so I'm gonna floor it, and I want to get there real fast. Now look at my speed, guys. 644 true airspeed, Mach 0.9, 0.8. So I do have a bit of a problem here in terms of how quick I'm closing on this MiG. I was excited and I wanted to get to the fight quickly, because I wanted to save that wingman. I don't like to lose my wingman. So what happens here is, as I come in, I identify the MiG, I lock him up, but as I'm coming in way too fast, and we don't have enough altitude. The MiG starts to nose down, and because he noses down, I have to nose down to follow him. My speed's way too high, and I have trouble thinking that I'm gonna pull out of this loop. If I follow him, I'm gonna either overshoot or I'm gonna hit the ground because I'm way too fast. So what I'm gonna do is this little, see that kind of like a split spiral? So the reason we're doing this is, if you're going from point A, let me get a different color. Let's go black. If I'm going from point A to point B, right, the fastest way to get there is a straight line. Okay, distance traveled versus displacement between A and B. If I want to go again from point A to B, and if I do one of these, okay, so the distance traveled here was 2 kilometers. The distance traveled here was, I don't know, let's say 3 kilometers. Okay, but the displacement was the same. I still went from A to B and from A to B. But this one, in this maneuver here, it took me, the S maneuver here, it took me a longer distance, therefore longer time, which gave me more time to bleed more energy, especially in these turns, right? Turning bleeds energy. This gives me more time to bleed off energy so that I can remain on this MiG's 6 o'clock. Okay. Displacement versus distance traveled. Let's just have a quick look at this. Okay, so you can see, I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna go yellow. So you can see this is the MiG's straight line down, and this is my spiral in order to bleed energy to stay on his 6 o'clock. Right, so I'm not following his straight line down, I'm doing a little S maneuver, just like here. I'm traveling a greater distance, but at the same displacement, which is going to keep me behind the MiG.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude.
So here we go, I'm just on the MiG again. You can see I'm trying to pull my nose inside of his turn circle here. And again, because I manage that, that's the reason why I can get shots off at him. He ends up catching a few. And he's basically out of the fight at this point. And once again, you can see these looping maneuvers, right? Like this would have been a high yo-yo kind of situation here. And the distance traveled is once again the same, right? This is point A, this is point B. Okay? The distance traveled, or sorry, the displacement is the same between point A and B. However, this is, again, let's just pretend, 2 kilometers. This little loop here is going to be, let's just again pretend, 3 kilometers. But you can see that the displacement was the same. I still got to point B from point A. It just took me longer to do it at a 3 kilometer distance traveled. This again gives me more time to bleed energy. I'm going vertical, which is bleeding more energy, and you know, just distance traveled is gonna, and also the turn, right? The fact that there's a turn is gonna bleed a little bit of energy. I would have obviously cut throttle to do this. Okay, so this all makes sense. I hope you can see the looping with the difference that that has. And then just as I line up for the kill here, my wingman comes in front in an attempt to steal the kill. And as he gets close enough to the MiG, I think the MiG just figures out what's up, and he doesn't want to take extra rounds and maybe get himself killed, so he just ejects. And look at this. Look at this wingman. He actually follows him down at like pretty fast speeds too. Like how does he pull out of that? I have no idea how he doesn't smash into the ground. I honestly thought he was going to smash into the ground. I was going to be pissed because I busted ass trying to keep him alive. And if he ended up killing himself like this, I was going to be pissed. But yeah, he somehow survived. So, alright guys, so that's the instant action of the F-18 versus the two Mig15's. I hope you found the video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.